Hello and welcome to my next vlog, and my name is Professor Nira Chamberlain and I'm the President of the Mathematical Association. Now my theme for this year is what is the point of mathematics? Now in my previous vlogs I've been expressing my own opinion, but today I have a guest and we're going to hear their opinion. So may I introduce Dr. Grace. Dr. Grace, introduce yourself.
Hello, Professor Nira Chamberlain. It's lovely to meet you and it's lovely to be on here. So thanks for having me. I'm Dr. Grace Olugbodi and I'm founder and CEO of BeGenio. We create maths games for kids, and our most popular maths game is called Race to Infinity. And it helps children love maths, increase confidence, and helps them reduce mathematical anxiety.
Hey, fantastic. So I'm going to ask you this question. What is the point of mathematics?
That's a great question. Mathematics is, as everyone knows, it's quite core to the curriculums in primary school and secondary school. But in particular, children often wonder, what the point is. And I always say that it's important to look at it like when children grow up and they get into the workplace, the critical the life skills that they need, not just in the workplace, by the way, just to live generally, the life skills that they need in workplaces, just to manage family expenses, just to do everyday things, to take the train, to buy things at the supermarket. Those are the things that maths is very important for, and getting that core in primary school and secondary school, getting maths in those periods, it's very important for them to be able to live these everyday lives. But in particular, it helps them have more opportunities for a successful future, especially in workplaces.
More opportunities. So learning algebra will give me more opportunity for life futures. Would you agree?
I agree. Now, I'm not saying that you're going to use algebra in particular in your life. You're not going to go down the road and then start doing, a 2a plus, a squared, plus b squared, equals y. However, the skills that you get, the process of learning that, there's a lot of critical thinking involved, critical, creative thinking, analytical thinking. That's what people get out of maths being core, out of doing maths. It is not necessarily that they're going to use algebra. It depends what it is that they're doing in life. Obviously, if you're flying a plane, or if you're doing something complicated like Professor Nira that you've done, or written the maths for an aircraft, then of course you're going to use the more complicated parts of maths. But for normal jobs, normal everyday life, it is basic maths. But having learnt those things in primary school and building on it in secondary school with a little bit more complicated maths, it solidifies all those basic life skills and math skills, and that's what it does.
So very good. So one of the things I get from that is where you're talking about the critical thinking. It's about you're doing algebra, you're learning how to solve that problem through critical thinking, which then transfer it to being a life skill about that critical thinking. Very good. So, and for my final question I shall pose to you is, should students study mathematics up to the age of 18?
That's even a better question. In the previous question, I say a greater question. My answer is yes. I believe that they should, because again, building on what I said earlier, the more mathematics a child does, the better for them, because it helps them to develop those, that thinking faculty, those critical thinking skills and analytical thinking skills, which are crucial life skills that one needs for life, for living, regardless what kind of role it is they're doing. And then for children who plan to go into engineering or tech jobs, then those sort of STEM areas that are STEM careers that are based on math, that is certainly a yes for them. But even for the other children, I would still say yes, it's important for critical thinking and analytical thinking and being able to contribute effectively to the society.
Well, you've heard this from Dr. Grace. If you want to be better critical thinking and better analytical thinking, both for your work and for life chances and your life skills, do mathematics. You heard it from Dr. Grace, not from me, from Dr. Grace. Thank you very much indeed, Dr. Grace. This is Dr. Grace, and this is Professor Nira Chamberlain. The next vlog from Mathematical Association. What is the point of mathematics? Thank you very much indeed. Bye.
Thanks for having me. Thanks, bye.